Universe Dark, they're ready. And then it didn't do well, so they cut and run. Well, no, just eat it. Keep doing them. People are going to go and see the big picture with all of them in it.
Yeah.
It worked for Marvel. Remember, Captain America and Thor and Incredible Hulk did not break 100 million their opening weekend.
Yeah.
They did not. Disney didn't own them at that time either. They did not. The first Disney movie was The Avengers.
Yeah.
But they did not break that movie. Iron Man didn't even break 100. It was like in the 80s.
Yeah.
But they fought through it. They hired all these people. There was their plan was to make all of them.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they marketed it really well too.
Yeah, and so for DC, they should have just copied it. You just plan through making them. Don't get scared.
Yeah.
It's a long run, a long play, and it's going to pay off.
It's a marathon,
not a sprint. That's the perfect way to put it. So that's my whole thing with The Mummy. But yeah, Brendan Fraser's Mummy. Go rewatch it if you can watch old CGI and not get all turned off from it.
And
which even then,
their CGI is not that bad.
No, I was watching. I'm like, I was kind of impressed. There's only certain scenes. I'm like, oh.
I'll tell you what, they have better CGI than fucking Sons of Anarchy, dude.
Yes. So I was really, I was sitting there watching it, and I told my girlfriend Natalie, "Yo, next time I'm on the podcast, I'm going to tell them like this could be like any Marvel movie." And she's like, "What?" And I go, "Never mind."
You don't get it.
You don't get it. But I truly believe, like, you rewatch it, you're like, this is a really good movie, and it holds up. And I love Brendan Fraser. I love Rachel Weisz. It's good. It makes me miss old Brendan Fraser, although I do love him in Doom Patrol. And then the third one. Sorry.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, agree with.
And then the third one is a show on Showtime that I started watching, Billions, with Damian Lewis from Homeland and Band of Brothers.
Nice.
So he's like he owns his own like stock firm and all that kind of shit. Paul Giamatti plays a district attorney trying to go after him. Speaking of Sons of Anarchy, but his girl is in it. Not the one who was in Mad Men too, but Jax's girl. I don't know,
but I forgot.
Yeah,
Tara.
But I don't know her real name, but she's in it and she's great. She's like the middle of all of them, like in between. It's a good little like drama that I've been watching every morning with a cup of coffee lately.
Nice.
So I really like it. And if you guys have Apple TV, they're offering a deal with Showtime and CBS All Access, or CBS Plus, what they're rebranding it, for both of them for $10, which usually each one's like 10 to 12.
Yeah.
And you get this CBS All Access with no commercials, which alone is $10.
Oh.
So it's a good deal if you want to do that.
And then if you have a free subscription, for TV,
we get Star Trek. Like all those Star Treks are on there, and they're great. The new ones. Okay, that's it. Moving on.
Nice.
Diego.
Nice.
Oh,
Diego.
So I only have one this week. Well, actually two. I'll wreck the other one. The first one is on Hulu, and I found it last week, and it was the Thundercats. And that cartoon and the episodic episodes that they have are pretty dope, and I still love it. And a lot of people question me how old I am when I was younger, because I used to watch all these old cartoons and or even like when I used to watch Growing Pains on the Disney Channel, people would be like, "How old are you?" I'm like, "I'm only 11. Like, what are you talking about?"
Dude, I quoted Dick Van Dyke Show. You have no idea what you're talking about. I get it.
And yeah, so Thundercats on Hulu, they have all the seasons, and I think they have the 2011 remake, so go check it out. And the next one's on Netflix, and it's a Social Dilemma. It's a really good documentary on social media and how social media tracks your every move and manipulates your moods. So go check it out. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's a really good documentary, really well done. It does cut into like a cinematic kind of movie, but it's really good. It teaches you a lot about these tech companies, and so definitely go check those out. They're really good.
Very nice. Just those two?
Yeah.
All right. Tiny.
I'll go next. I have 2.5 that I want to recommend to people out there. My first one I'm going to talk about is called Spring on Amazon Prime. It's a horror/romance that came out in 2014. It has a 84% on Rotten, but it was pretty different for me. I mean, just because I guess let me give you a gist. The story is that this guy loses everything. Like, he loses his mom and dad, and then, like, he basically, what else do you got to do? He lives with, like, friends that are like losers. They really don't care about him. So the thing he does is he just travels out of the United States and becomes, like, basically an immigrant in, like, Italy, and he finds, like, basically a girl, but this girl is not all that she seems to be. She's like a genetics doctor or something like that. So, and it's pretty weird. It gets very strange from there. I don't want to ruin it, but it's a horror comedy or horror romance, I mean. And I recommend Spring. I don't know. You guys should watch it. It was pretty different. And I'm going to roll along with my second one. It's called The Endless on Netflix. And this one was pretty cool. It's a horror mystery. It came out in 2017 and has a 92% on Rotten. It basically stars these two guys who escape a cult, and they fucking basically go back and revisit that cult because they leave them a tape, and they're like, okay, you guys get this tape. It's very long, but it's fucking good, and that's the mysterious part to it. And it unveils itself slowly but surely, and it just gets weirder over time. And I like this movie because I've been camping a lot, and basically this movie has to deal with slight, like, camping and stuff. And it's very good. I thought it was very good, and I can see why, because it doesn't really have that high of a budget. These two movies, you could tell, were, like, very easy to make, but, like, very good. I recommend that one too. My half that I was going to recommend is called Neon Demon on Amazon Prime. I don't know if any of you guys seen that one, but that one was pretty it's good so far, and I didn't get to finish it, but if you guys I don't know if one of you guys recommended that before.
It was Diego.
It was Diego, huh? I kind of figured because of the photography and stuff in the movie, but yeah, dude, it's pretty good so far. I haven't finished it. I got into, like, some really good parts, but I really recommend for people that watch that are into photography and stuff, you know? So those are my 3.
Definitely finish that. I think once you get to the ending, it's like a full circle. It makes the story a lot better.
Yeah, I hope to finish it by, like, tomorrow or tonight. So
it's crazy.
Those are my recs, guys.
Good job. I like those ones.
Nice. Have you seen that one?
No, but I love Elle Fanning. It's like, I have a bunch of, like, her stuff that's always I want to get to, but then I just, like, I want to watch The Mummy again. So
I think Jenna Malone is in that.
Yeah. Oh, really?
As well, yeah.
Keanu?
She kind of disappeared.
She's in Antebellum.
Oh, she really?
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves is in there.
Keanu Reeves in Antebellum?
The bedhead one.
No, Keanu's in Neon Demon. Yeah.
Whoa.
All right. My first one, I actually watched this right when it dropped because we did an episode, The Babysitter, Killer Queen.
Oh,
nice.
I've been meaning to watch that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you like the, it's been getting a lot of shit, like, from trolls and people, obviously. But if you like the first one and you like that kind of humor and where they're not taking themselves too seriously, it's very good at fleshing out what it did in the previous film. Yeah. A lot of great, like, a lot of people come back. It's weird to see, like, how a lot of, like, the kids have grown so much in that because it came out in, like, 2017, the first one, I think. Yeah, and you can see the total growth spurts. It's super weird, but overall I enjoyed the film very much. It's very self-aware, funny, lots of gore. They definitely kicked up the gore for the second one. I don't want to ruin the ending for it because you guys haven't seen it yet, but check it out on Netflix.
Yeah, I watched the first one because of you, and I really enjoyed it.
You liked it?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was fun, and I love Robbie Amell. Like, have you seen Upload?
Upload? Yeah.
Fuck, it's amazing.
It's really
show.
good.
Yeah.
So that one, and then...
And the babysitter, sorry, is Hugo Weaving's niece?
Yes, Samara Weaving.
Yeah, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Also, a fact I learned from Swan.
It's true. My second one, Erie, Indiana, because of Omri Katz, who is the star of Hocus Pocus. Yeah.
Did you check out his IMDb page?
There's no...
He only did, like, all his actor credits are in the teens. I want to say, like, 16 or 19.
Omri Katz is retired now, right?
Yeah.
Well, he should be after that one movie.
Which one?
Hocus Pocus.
I think he did only one... He did a movie in 2003, and that was it, right?
What was it? I don't remember.
No one does.
You know,
10 years after this one? That's not bad.
No, that's true.
What was it?
I don't even know. Let me fact check real quick.
have you
Where's
guys...
James?
Did you guys grow up with Erie, Indiana? Did anyone
I remember
watch
hearing the name. I don't...
Oh.
Never if I watched it or not.
It was a great... it was on Fox. It was a great alternative to Goosebumps or Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Now I remember.
And he was the star, and he was just... They basically, move him to this new town, and all this weird shit happens to him. Like, it's kind of very episodic, where it's just like strange things happen, each episode. It's a great show. If you haven't seen it, I think they are 2 or 3 seasons on Prime right now. If you're...
Erie, Indiana is on Prime?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
What to recheck that shit out?
Just even for the theme song, like the opening to that is fucking great.
There's like an Aliens episode in that one too.
I remember the promos for it.
Mm-hmm. I remember I used to get the Fox Kids, the magazine, the books as a kid, and they definitely had a few that were on Erie.
Remember
Indiana.
Louis Anderson's cartoon?
Yeah, I do. I watched that.
Every time I get bacon, I'm always like, someone's got to bring home the bacon, just because of that cartoon.
They it was
Journey to the Night. That's what it's called.
I don't remember
That
at all.
was his last role. It's a short film.
Short career.
You think that was intentional?
I think so.
He
I think he
didn't
just
wanna-
stopped.
Just kind of like the kid from Brink. He's like a fucking lawyer or something now.
Well, I mean, he made money. He probably didn't like it anymore. He had stage parents. He's like, fuck you, I don't want to do this. I did
Weird
look up
movies.
the girlfriend character. She's been working nonstop.
Yeah.
1 episode here, 1 episode there, 7 episodes here.
Vanessa?
Yeah.
The one who's in The Hills Have Eyes? That one?
Yeah. Adventures in
Oh, yeah.
Dinosaur City. That's what the movie's called.
But,
You know what, Hocus Pocus, not because we're not into the main focus yet, but it always reminds me of the Paper Brigade for some reason. I love that.
Well, he has almost the same clothing as like the Paper Brigade and shit. So,
yeah.
and they're not in LA. They're like a small town, huh?
In Hocus Pocus?
No, in
Yeah, I'm not sure where they are.
Yeah.
And then Robert England is the neighbor. You
Yeah.
haven't seen Paper Brigade?
Paper Brigade.
Holy shit!
Check that one out.
Damn, you gotta watch it.
is it? It's not streaming on somewhere. Is
You
it?
look it up, man. You're the producer. I guess.
Today now? Fuck.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And now for the movie focus of the week.
Alright, so this week we're talking about Hocus Pocus. It's rated PG. It's from 1993. It's a family comedy. Runs at 1 hour and 36 minutes, and it's got a disappointing 37% on Rotten.
This proves you can't listen to Rotten Tomatoes.
Directed by Kenny Ortega, starring Sarah Jessica Parker, Bette Midler, Kathy Najimy, Vanessa Shaw, Doug Jones, and Thora Birch. After Max Dennison and his family are relocated to Salem, Massachusetts, they soon find themselves face to face with the coven of ancient evil witches after accidentally awakening them on Halloween night. The first drafts of the script were written in the mid-80s, and the working title was Disney's Halloween House. Originally supposed to be much darker and scarier, the film started to get much lighter with a noticeably bigger comedic tone. However, the film was continuously put on hold until about 1992, when actress Bette Midler showed a big interest in the project, which led to an almost immediate green light. Hocus Pocus has gone on to find its audience later in life. Year after year,